Okay, this is the Worker Nightingale. Full disclosure, I have not seen any other reviews or videos on this blaster, so my opinions are entirely my own, and maybe somebody else has already covered some things you want to talk about. There's a couple out there already, Out of Darts, Wellcome, maybe Drac have already done one. Bradley's beaten us to it too, which is weird because he's in Australia. But no, I think it is sweet. I've already taken it to 3 or 4 events and loaned it out for other people to use. I have both a high power and a lower power version, and hands down, the feedback is great. People love it, couldn't get their hands off of it, so that's why I haven't done this video until now. So they sent us just a standard pack of Nightingale, low and high power. It comes with 1 mag. It does come with a battery. The battery is accessed by unscrewing, I think it's a 2mm, maybe 1.5mm hex tucked in there. So it did come with a battery. I'm not sure if the actual model that a consumer could buy comes with a battery or not, but it's an XT30 connector, so that's new. The magazines are not angle Talon magazines. They are minimized. They call them a minimized version of a 15-round slanted Talon magazine. This magazine is pretty dang good. It feels more durable than a normal Worker mag, and it's obviously smaller. And so it fits into the grip better, so you get a smaller grip than the Worker Phoenix. Worker Phoenix has a much bigger grip, and if you can see that, you can see how much smaller the grip actually is. It has a nice gravity drop mag release with a smiley face on it. It's kind of cute. It comes out really clean, really nice, really sweet. It also comes with, according to the manual here, is a blaster holster, which is really just a belt clip that slides on to your belt, and then the blaster slides on to it, except for there's no real retention, so it just kind of sits there and it could fly off. But that's neat that Worker's kind of giving you more things. In addition, the instructions actually tell you how to change the cage, how to swap the switch and other stuff, so they are getting more into the modding realm, which is really cool. As for the performance of the blaster itself out of the box, it gets about 120 feet per second. It is semi-auto. The pusher mechanism is pretty unique as well, where it does rev and fire on the same trigger, but because of that kind of the delay, that you'll have plenty of time to rev up before firing, so you get full power shots. Pretty standard design, with the pusher being aligned and pushing the darts into the flywheel cage as it revs up. The blaster gets about 120 to 130 feet per second performance. The lower power one gets about 85 to 90 feet per second performance. Now this is with Worker darts, so different darts will give you different performance. The cage, the motors, and the wheel geometry are not perfect yet. This is Worker's first micro flywheel blaster, which you can see here. You know, the wheels are pretty concave, but maybe don't have enough grab onto the dart, or the cage spacing is a bit too far away, so you're not getting, FTW performance quite as consistently, but it is really good. I think overall, first test firing it, I think that most FTW blasters were a little more accurate or a little spicier, but overall this is definitely a really cool platform to get. It's got that rubber grip sleeve on it. It's got plenty of sling points. You can take off this trigger guard if it's a bit clunky. But other than that, it is pretty good. It has an on and off in the back as well, which is nice to not drain your lipos. It's pretty loud, and you can kind of hear, not perfectly balanced, but not bad. The feed lips on the mag are a bit tighter, which makes reloading a little bit more difficult. So you're probably gonna get more consistent feeding out of these mags than maybe the other angled mags. They do hold 15 rounds in these ones, but there is a shorter version, I believe, that Worker is making, or at the very least, probably will make. All right, so I'm gonna aim high right. That was pretty good. If you let it rev up all the way, you get pretty consistent shots. So pretty accurate, actually. Yeah, so that's right at about 115, 117 average. We're gonna have to fact check and put the prices on the screen because I don't know them off the top of my head. But Worker sent us this sample. I know there's a couple of people out there that you can pre-order from already, but we are probably going to be stocking these along with the Phoenixes, because this is definitely probably gonna be the go-to flywheel blaster, honestly, with the price and the performance. The only issue is another mag type you have to have. I think that's all I have to say about Nightingale. I think it's a great platform. It's definitely it's pretty small, and it's semi-auto. You don't really need full auto and a secondary, and it's Pretty loud, but pretty spicy, but we use it in a couple events now, and it does its duty. Indoor arena, it kills. Outdoor, if you like to run and gun, it's awesome. Quick mag swap, so stay tuned. If you guys have questions or comments, feel free to let us know. And like always, keep nerfing.